Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rainy47 and I'd like to explain how TF2 players do really miss stuff that was before the major match update that took place during 2016. So yeah, Valve fucked up before that that sentence for the game, so let's begin. What is the TF2 player actually suffering from or missing in this very moment? For something that came before the major match update with basically destroyed the game inside out. So let's begin with skins. I know a lot of people is gonna hate me because of this, but we have to admit that there's too much skins in TF2 that do not look great at all. That don't even look like an skin itself. Like, is it a Halloween or a Christmas grab enough to be a goddamn skin in TF2? Well, seems like it is. One thing I'd like to point out, so people don't kill me right now, is that there is actually good skins in TF2. There is a good quantity of skins right now, obviously less than the ones that suck, but I have to mention something very, very important. And it relates with Valve being unable to communicate with the people that makes war paints. There's a lot of people around the world that make war paints for TF2, and one of these groups of people is named TF2 Painters Workshop. You can actually find them on Twitter and stuff. And basically 100 days ago they sent Valve a letter complaining about that the creators' original vision of skins are getting actually hurt and misadvertises the item for the TF2 community. What do I mean by this? Well, basically submissions have been accepted but released with errors like missing materials or incorrect visuals. A need for a better communication with Valve because, as you know, this company sucks at communicating not only with people, but with other companies as well. Let's not forget and let's not forgive that Valve could have had a series, like an animated series with Adult Swim about TF2. But since there was poorly communication, and since they didn't want to cooperate with Adult Swim, that amazing project was cancelled, and we only got to receive the expiration date film, which was supposedly to be one of the episodes from this Adult Swim series. So that's bad, man. Valve doesn't support new customization methods. They don't have any specific separation and classification for war paints with unique implementations, with shinings or special patterns or stuff like that. And basically people is just asking for Valve to fix this, to support the warpaints, to support the warpaints creators, and of course to have better communication with them. Now, before warpaints, do you remember what we had? We had something called Festive Weapons. Yeah, Festive Weapons. It was really easy, really something like it would make everyone happy, but was, like a pretty chill thing. In which, if not every year until 2014, Valve would introduce weapons themed after Christmas, and they were the old skins that Valve used to work with until 2014, because next year Gunmetal Update would appear during the 2nd of July 2015 indeed, and there was no more Festive Weapons until this day. They actually gave us the Festivizer, which is a tool that can festivify every weapon in the game but a few ones that aren't available. Of course, we're certain, physical changes, like the battery of the Festive Weapon. But they took that away from us to implement the skins. At first, this was nice, it was taken care of very well, but within the years, the skins just got worse and worse and fucking worse and worse. One of the bloody unusual effects that was supposed to be in the official Gunmetal update got to be glitched. Yeah, the energy orb. And they took it away. Yeah, they took it away forever. It's hell expensive right now. So what I'm telling you here is that Valve actually fucked up before the mid-year match update, which was the death of the game. I mean, not literal death. The game still gathers a lot of people every day, that's a fact. But this was one of the very first downfalls that TF2 had, because they tried to implement the CSGO formula, and it sucked. It very bloody sucked. So we extremely hope that during this summer update, or offshore update, or whatever you want to call it, update that's coming in a few weeks from now on, we get to see better skins, a better treat with both, of course, and please, more communication with us. If the official Valve team was able to actually publish the offshore update inside teamfortress2.com, the official site for the game, like promoting in a community update, which is something they usually don't do, and keep that kind of, information to the customer in a line that we can follow. Did they publish that community update there because they wanted to know that this is the next thing coming to TF2? Are they gonna chat to us again about the update? Is the effort of everyone inside the offshore update going to be eventually, recognized by the Valve team? Will the warpaints not suck? That's what I like to ask to you, ladies and gentlemen. Do you think the updates and the warpaints are gonna get better during this 2025? Please comment your opinion in the comment section down below, because I have faith. I believe this is the time for Valve to actually listen to, the community that's maintaining the game, the economy of the game, a lot of things from the game, and maybe this communication could actually enhance the thoughts of the people that want to invest in this game, and of course the people that want to come back and play again. So what do you think about this video, ladies and gentlemen? Do you agree or disagree with me? Please feel free to comment your opinion, and see you in the next video. I wish you the best of luck and nice life, and see you next time. Bye bye.